Try this again. Hopefully I don't get disconnected again. Not so sure why that's happening. Okay. We'll try it again.
What do you think, Corvo? Caldwell's Bridge. You've been in the city for years, but you lived in Dunwall Tower with the late Empress, so maybe you haven't visited the bridge before tonight. Something to look out for. See all them lights on the water? That's right, we'll be spotted for sure. You're gonna have to shut off their power before I can pick you up. Now, about bringing Sokolov back alive.
Right.
He's smart. Maybe even smarter than Piero. Got
Sounds
the whole of
good.
Dunwall under his thumb with all that natural philosophy business. New technology,
I know, it's
potions
crazy.
and the like. Seems dangerous to me. But
Crazy,
what
crazy.
do I know? Here we are. I'll meet you at the arches under Sokolov's place when you're ready, Corvo. Assuming, of course, you've taken care of those floodlights. Turn off those floodlights, then grab Mr. Sokolov and whatever else you need. At the arches under Sokolov's apartments, Corvo. That's where I'll be.
You understand now?
Curfew means ain't nobody allowed to be just...
Wandering about, except us guards.
Yeah, I know. But if we do see someone, then what? Do we say something? Remind them about curfew?
No, you don't remind them.
You chase them down, and you give them a severely deadly beat.
Okay, yeah, I got it. Damn. How did
I'd say this is the easiest mission in the game. Boyle Party is a close second, though.
The curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwell Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell Bridge during this period. Curfew ends tomorrow morning at sunrise.
I'm just gonna take the park ride over,
ridiculous. Stupid rats. Clay.
and
Elixir.
I'm not gonna be choking any of these guards out. I'm just gonna loot them, get their pouch, and everything will be good. Making sure to grab all of the loot. Blow out the candle for good measure. There's a ruin on the other side of this building to get there. Link down here, but before I... Well, yeah, I'm gonna go up here first. Grab that. Open that door. And show you how easy it is to get past these bozos. Yep. Yep. There's a weeper in here. Almost saw me.
I smell bones in the pylons, blood beneath the stone blocks, and I building the structure. Many seek the bridge for solace. Ruined men, abandoned women, and plague victims have all left from here. The crushed minerals, the farm animals, the vials of liquid mysteries, all these and more are necessary for his experiments. The air is heavy and stale. Some acrid powders still linger in it.
And we'll just choke him out. Trying to get better at explaining everything I'm doing. It's just it's hard for me to focus on two things at once. It might sound easy, but as I thought it was when I was watching YouTube gamers, but it's not. I just hop in the water. Swim to the other side. All the way down here. Watch out for the starfish. Link up there. Wait on this bozo.
I better make a pass over here.
Any minute now.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now
Grab your
active.
coin pouch.
No foot traffic is allowed across
And I'm
Caldwell's
outie.
Bridge until curfew is lifted.
I'm outie.
Attention all citizens. No...
Curse the plague and this blasted curfew. How is anyone supposed to make a living?
Well now, Mr. Pratchett. Even a wealthy man like you needs the city watch. Gangs are cutting throats and smashing windows left and right, and the weepers, excuse me, the plague victims are worse. Are you saying the Lord Regent is wrong for imposing curfew?
It won't do you any good to bait me, officer. But don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll profit. A smart man can come out ahead, even in the time of plague.
Sure, like that Sokolov. He's doing fine. Always a lot of exotic items coming and going from his place. Keeps this place running, at least for now.
Yes, if by exotic you mean foul-smelling as a witch's bottom. The royal physician will be fine too, until he crosses the wrong man.
I normally don't choke out Pratchett, but on this occasion, I figured I would. So, the safe combo here, because I didn't explain the one previously, we've got 7. So, 4, 7, 3. They won't be in the correct order, but it was in the paintings.
Fire to the hairs.
But the safe combo to that's always going to be 4, 7, 3.
All the others are down in 6.
There's the madman.
Ask me, Moon. Son, I am not your bride. You will not come to me today. I will be untouched.
Let's take you out, Mr. Madman. Being too loud, sir.
Rivers change course over many lifetimes, and eventually all bridges tumble down. 1,000 years ago, there was another city on this spot. The people carved the bones of whales into runes and inscribed them with my mark. Children still find them washed up in the river mud. Anton Sokolov has made a great study of my runes, but he's not special like you are. He wasn't chosen, and he doesn't wear my mark, so he can't unlock their secrets. Sokolov believes there are specific words and acts that can compel me to appear before him. He searches old temples in Pendicia and ruined sub-basements in the flooded district. He performs disgusting rituals beneath the old abbey. But if he really wants to meet me, he could start by being a bit more interesting.
Cool.
Gone and so are the pearls. I hope he was smart enough to stash them someplace before he got caught.
You're the one told him to go scout around.
That's right. Scouting is when you find out what the guards are doing and come back.
Well, now we know what the guards are doing.
The reason you scout is so you don't end up in a cell. What Alec did was the exact opposite of scouting.
We saw the arc pylons. They're still there.
Great. Yes, the pylons are still there, in case we want to go and get ourselves killed.
Look, are we gonna bust Alec out, or not?
Eventually, sure. He's the only one who could tell us about the pearls. Let him rot in a cell a while longer. He'll be more careful next time.
So the Bottle Street gang and the City Watch officers and guards are at war with each other. They're always at war. We'll get a nice, yeah, I'm not, this dude, he's not over here. He's gonna come down this way. There he is. He's coming down this way, and I'm gonna grab his coin pouch. Make sure to... It's best to not choke any of these guards patrolling out, because just not in this section. Typically best to leave them alone. The reason I say that is because some of them are part of the cutscene you're gonna see. If you don't want to miss the cutscene. I say cutscene, but it's like a mini scene. I took that.
Hey, it's missing.
Oh.
Someone's been going through my things again.
Yep. You always want to hide right after you take a coin pouch. They can do that and see you.
Ah.
So he's gonna walk over there with his other guard friends. And I'm just gonna gather the rest of the loots, and I'm gonna go from the roof down. So I'm just gonna go around. And link down here.
Technical officer before coming on duty.
Yeah, he came through earlier. Made us all touch the charger and left for the legal district.
Okay, good. We can't lose any more men to the arc pylons. Touch the charger before you're shipped when the duty officer brings it by, and the arc pylon will fry you.
Those things? Give me the willies, sir.
You'll be thankful when Slackjaw's boys come down the street to slit your ricker. It'll be fun to watch them turn to ash. There was a time when we didn't need these things to keep a gang of kids down. I think since the plague hit, none of them expects to live past 20. So why be scared of anything?
Hey, you there! Show yourself! City Watch, wake up! We've got some lowlife breaking curfew!
Firing!
Somebody get over!
So hopefully I can get these conversations. There's 2 conversations to listen to. It looks like I missed this one. Because I can see his head poking out. What a bummer. Alright then. Just choke both of y'all out then. You're gonna be staring out into the distance. Bring you back. Something to specify, I'm pressing the S button, walking backwards as I'm choking them. I do that for all of them most of the time. Taken care of.
I've been thinking on it. And the more I do, the more I'm sure your sister was. You're such a time to hide whatever he stole.
And you can bet as sure as blood
He wasn't working. Yeah. Too bad we couldn't touch him. How did they manage to infiltrate the bridge in the first place?
You said it. With all the security we have, the lights overwatching the river and everything, I don't understand how they managed to slip into the area.
We should get our story straight. You know, in case they accuse us of not doing our job. Anyhow, at least this time, we got one bastard locked up.
Come on, give a guy a break, will ya? I'm so thirsty.
Oh, there's plenty of water where you're going, you river slime.
Now wait a bit, what do you mean? You ain't gonna dump me in them flooded district, are ya?
Cool. Choke you out, sir. So I'm gonna blink down here and you can actually go up this way. I gotta go back. We gotta go back. shipment note. Get up there. Gonna go onto the bridge railing or the hinges, whatever you want to call them. Stupid cut. Link to the right. Then I'm gonna unplug the whale oil canister down here. See the line. I'm gonna go down here and plug it. So that makes the arc pylon not fry us, because it's a one-shot kill. It is a one-shot kill if the pylon fries you and the dudes. What you about to do? What you about to do? Could have choked him out there. I should have choked him out right then and there. He's leaning against the wall right now. All worked out in the end. Okay, now he's going up. Good. Good. A respected watch officer of the law. I'm gonna choke you out, friendo. Grab your key while I'm at it. Crank the drawbridge. We gotta go up. We'll go all the way up. There's an achievement for going all the way up to the top of the tower and doing a drop kill, I guess that's what it's called. Drop assassination. Same thing. There's an achievement for that, which I got the achievement a long time ago.
The lights are working perfect.
Well, there's nothing to do. And I like climbing the pillars.
Just leave the oil tanks be, or they'll break. Why they always gotta put me with you, I just don't know.
No, stupid cut.
slack-jawing as Bottle Street boys jump in.
Another night, another patrol with you.
This dude's taking his time. Just gonna let him head upstairs. Well, might not be a good idea.
Stupid goddamn number somehow. Oh no. That's it.
Let me know if you want to take my patrol.
Shut up.
I'm sorry this is taking so long.
Stupid goddamn.
He normally doesn't take this long. Fiddling around up here.
Stupid goddamn number somehow. Oh no. Lord. That's it.
Alright. I'm gonna play it like that. I've never seen him take this long before.
Chance you'll share your food with me tonight?
Please, not now.
Him out. Let's go talk to the prisoner.
Hey, you with the mask and the hand tattoo. Listen, I ain't no criminal. I just collect river crust pearls. They chased me down, and I had to hide my catch. You help me, and I'll show you where the pearls are. Split them with you. Wait, don't be a fool. We can split the pearls. Whatever you want. They'll kill me. They'll dump me in the water. You need the key to get me out. Yeah, just look around. It's gotta be here somewhere. I owe you a friend. Gotta keep my eyes. over here?
The Pinhead Larry in with his friend.
Someone wants to be hurt. Yeah, someone's still around. Someone's still prowling around. Gotta keep my eyes
Mr. Watch Officer. I'll just put you over here, because nobody will see you. Grab the key. I don't need bullets. Well, I said I'll put him up there, but I might as well put him with the other guards. Nobody will see him. You can put him wherever you want, but I'm going to use these incendiary bolts on some river crust down here. We're just going to skip that whole escapade, because I want to get the pearls. I want to make sure I get the pearls. First you get the diamonds, then you get the pearls. Maybe I said that wrong. I'll have to look that up later. Get the pearls.
Shut up.
Yeah, if anybody could have predicted that, he's got some goons. That him and two of his goon buddies are gonna ambush you. So this is what we do. We're gonna come up here and use the slow time, bend time ability. Just gotta put them to sleep. One for you and one for you. And good night. And now they'll just be standing there. Believe me, it's not possible to get the whole. It's not possible to get the whole, ambush thing going if you want to see that dialogue. That the other. They're just gonna say the same thing that they always say. Where'd he go? I know you're here somewhere. And when I tried it, they ended up seeing me. So.
Just follow me. I'll show you the place. No one saw me drop it. You won't be sorry. We can split them right down the middle. Now I'm out of that cell, I'm feeling myself again. They're doing this more and more. Shaking down honest men for extra coin. What's the mask for? Afraid of plague? I never worry. Honest men won't catch it.
Pretty funny watching them jump. Yeah, and skip that whole thing with the river cross.
Come to think on it, there aren't many honest men left these days.
Yeah. Don't have time for your silliness. Put you where you belong. In the trash. So this section is...
Turn and turn. What, them wheels?
They're talking.
Yes, around and around, like the cycle of life. Such a wondrous symbol of the progress we've made in industry and invention. If you say so, sir. And remember, guardsmen, we must make sure they keep turning. It would look very bad on your record. Very bad indeed, should the factory shut down on your watch. Yes, sir.
Alright. So this section is a little tricky. Just gotta be quick about it. Can't take too much time. I can deal with these river cross. River cross. I typically don't get hit, but I'm so nervous right now. I want to do good for all of you.
Squad after what happened last night? Never doubt it.
Alright. Just blink up here and we're gonna rescue a lady down here. But first I need to collect the loots. Because that's what's important. Read these books.
Please.
It's interesting. Yeah, I rescued you. I mean, did you not get the memo?
Thank you for helping me. I thought it was safe, but there were rats. So many rats, completely infested. I know some folks aren't superstitious, but I swear, the rats showed up after a man came through, waving around an amulet of some kind. It looked like it was made of bone. But he's dead now, like the others who were living here.
Alright, cool. Cool. Let's go to the next section.
You haven't been thinking.
No, sir. Not thinking. I was just wondering, if Sokolov is testing elixirs on people to cure the plague, why is it he always asks for healthy citizens? I mean, if you follow my meaning, sir.
You have no mind for natural philosophy. Obviously, it's because the ones already sick with plague don't live long enough to provide Sokolov with any useful information.
It's just a shame is all. Like that woman the other day. She was easy to look at. Seemed nice enough. Shame she has to die, I mean, and so horrible like too.
Now you listen to me. It's none of our concern the how or why of things. And if you want your elixir rations, then I suggest you stop your wondering. These are pigs. Pigs for Sokolov's experiments. And pigs mean nothing to me. Understand?
Right. I mean, why worry about a couple of disgusting smelly pigs, you know? All pigs get slaughtered sooner or later. Better if I wonder about those sounds we heard from the warehouse, right? I mean, what was that all about?
That's better. You'll go far, Grayson.
Okay. Well, that's not nice.
All these rats crawling all over everything.
Bad guard. Very bad guard.
Did you hear what those guards were saying?
Keep your voice down. I heard. But what am I supposed to do about it?
Don't you get it? We're gonna die. That madman Sokolov is going to do something terrible to us. We have to get out.
Shh! They'll hear you! If you have a plan, then I'm happy to hear it. But otherwise, you're just drawing attention to us.
No, stupid goddamn Lovely son of
Now, you were a nice guy, so I'm gonna put you in on a soft bed. There you go. Sleep on the mattress.
All these rats crawling all over everything.
There's always these weird mattresses. They remind me of futons. Japanese futons, kind of. I got one of those. You down there with your friend, your identical twin brother. We will rescue them in a minute. Just gotta get all the loot first. Don't want to get fried though. And you were the main guy, I think. I'll put you at their feet. We go up here, grab the rest of the loots. The loots. A note, secret stash tip. Charm somewhere. Bone charm. I can remember how to get to it. Boom. I love landing like that. It's so cool. Hello, Mr. Bone Charm. My name is Corvo at Dawn. That's a pretty good one. Oh god. Oh my. Well, Sam's over here, I think. I'll talk to him. Can I get up here? No. Sam should be over here waiting for me. Yeah, there he is. Let's talk to old Sammy boy.
Hope the night treats you well, Corvo. I'll be here when you have what you came for. I had a dream last night. Don't know what provoked it, but I was sitting in my boat out on the river just at dawn. And the Lord Regent was in the boat with me, just staring at me. Neither of us spoke. I hadn't the foggiest idea about what to say. He just stared. Woke up, chilled to the bone. My brother took to a country girl once who practiced that stuff the overseers are always going on about. She sold charms and the like. My brother talked about her all the time. Then one day she was just gone. Her house was empty. Never seen or heard from again. I had a dream last night. Don't know what provoked it, but I was sitting in my boat. And the Lord Regent was in the boat with me, just staring at me. Neither of us spoke. I hadn't the foggiest idea about what to say. He just stared. Woke up, chilled to the bone.
That was a good conversation.
I'm not asking to know what's going on up there. I was just asking if you heard the screams too.
Of course I've heard them.
I would be more worried if there were no screams.
What's that? A riddle? A word game? Okay, so why would no screams worry you more?
Because it is our job to look after Sokolov and make absolutely sure he continues his work. The screams are evidence his work continues. Thus, the screams are evidence that I have done my job.
The screams are evidence we have done our job.
You know, Guardsman, I don't care for you very much.
Yeah, Sokolov's house, it's a waiting game. It is a waiting game. A lot of rats over here. A lot of rats in this mission. I hate having to kill them because rats are actually very cool. If you ever had some as pets, they just live a very short life, unfortunately. They can live up to 5 years though. I had one for 4 years. And I have no idea how she managed to live that long, but take that out and rescue these people.
I don't know who you are or why you did this for me, but listen. Nearby, there's a partially collapsed building. Up on what used to be the 3rd floor, you'll see a painting. I used to work there. Behind the painting, there's a safe, and the code is 294.
Something to mention, you have to make sure that you don't let them see the guards that you knocked out, because if you do, they will freak out, and that will count as an unconscious body found. So they'll go all the way to those houses and they'll just stand there. They don't disappear, they just stay in the same area. Just something to note.
Can't one of our own doctors make a cure? I mean, why does it have to be a filthy corner like Sokolov?
Don't hesitate to go upstairs and ask the madman yourself.
And lose my daily elixir ration? I'm not that stupid.
If you say so.
You two, stop chatting and wandering around. Go back to work.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
Never doubt.
Good time, and hurry up and grab this painting and that coin pouch. Blink, 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 blink. Read this note. Ah, brilliant. 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 Check that out.
Hey, don't you owe me a drink?
This is a smart system they have here. you look at the ductwork, it leads all the way through here. And then goes all the way to Sokolov's study area. As someone who works in HVAC, I can tell you that that's a nice touch. I appreciate that. And it looks like for ventilation, they just have those fans blowing. I'm gonna grab your coin pouch and I'm gonna link back up here. I won't be choking anybody out in this area. Probably nobody at all in the house, except for Sokolov.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened
This
last
whole
night?
place is
Chances are very good.
Yeah, like I said, it's just a waiting game. I want to grab the copper wiring and the whale oil down here. But I have to wait on him to come. Yeah, he's gonna come out. Or he's gonna... Yeah, he's gonna come out. This one goes downstairs. This one's coming out. And he's gonna turn around, go back in. That's when you grab it. Before he comes back up the stairs.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Indeed, I believe so.
This whole place has gone to the hounds.
Up top is where Sokolov is. He's gonna blink up here, and then all that's left to loot is his study area. You can see a guard down there. I'm gonna go over here so he doesn't see me. He won't see me from here though. And we're there.
My hopes and energies to Formula
ahead and peek in here.
25, which in conjunction with a high heat depth, which came to me most vividly in a dream last
Get it
night,
done with.
has great potential, according to the latest
Eavesdrop.
celestial alignment. As for Test Subject 312, after the characteristic sloughing of the skin, she should be dead by mid-morning tomorrow.
Please, sir. Please let me go.
Ah, awake, I see. How are you feeling?
Much worse. Do I have the plague? Please, sir. I don't want to die.
Hush now, no one's going to die. You are much improved, Number 312. The formula I administered to you is working exactly as it should. I cannot let you go yet, because I have not finished with my study. But tomorrow will make all the difference.
Really? You'll release me tomorrow? I'm not gonna die.
Yes. Tomorrow I will have the guards remove you from this cell. Late morning, perhaps.
But the pain. Can't you give me something for the pain?
I do have many pain remedies, yes, but alas, I cannot give you any. They could interfere with my research. You should thank me. Soon we will have a cure for this terrible disease, thanks to all my hard work and dedication.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
excellent progress today. Test subject 312 is declining rapidly. As I theorized, formulas 12 and 17, administered in combination, greatly accelerated the progression of the disease. Interestingly, the respiratory mucosa had erupted and raised pustules, grayish in color, which burst, causing hemorrhaging and pain. I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which, in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has great potential, according to the latest celestial alignment. As for test subject 312, after the characteristic sloughing of the skin, she should be dead by mid-morning tomorrow.
Alright, let's free.
Thank you, whoever you are. You kept me in a cage, like an animal. The pain is horrible right now, so I'll just hide in a corner and leave when I'm feeling better.
I can't understand why they would switch voice actors like that. What's the point? You notice when Sokolov was talking to her, she had the "Oh no, help me" type voice, and then she sounds like the redhead from the Pitt's Pub, which I can't remember the name all of a sudden. Thank you, whoever you are. It's weird. It's always been weird. I noticed that the first time I played it, when the game was released, and I always thought, they're gonna fix that, but they never did. I guess it was kind of funny. I don't think it's funny. I think it's just a kind of, it would aggravate someone if they had OCD. I thought I had OCD when I was a kid, but not so much anymore.
Oh, stupid goddamn.
Alright. I'll wait for this guard to pass so I can grab his corn pouch. Just grab the rest of this loot. I don't know what else to call it. Treasure? I wouldn't call it treasure. I call it loot. I think I've already read this book. Haven't I? Yeah, I already read it. Piero's, I think. I think. That should be everything. So that guard doesn't see me, so I'm just gonna leave him alone. We're gonna swing down here, and let's go to Sammy Boy. We're done with this mission now. We done with this mission now. I said we done with this mission now. Boom.
Royal physician himself. You made a neat job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off.
Let's go. All right. No hostiles killed. Good, good. Got all the loot. Good. Of course, there's no hostiles killed. What am I, a monster?
They set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
Well done, Corvo. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
It's just too funny.
I hope they don't have to hurt him. He's done some good in his time. Made that elixir against the plague, he did.
Tempting surgery, such tools will reveal something. But not what you think. It's...
Clever man, Sokolov. Look what it led him to.
Do not stop pouring, sir.
Alright, well. That's enough of that. Let's proceed. See how everybody's doing.
Attention, citizens. This evening, the streets adjacent to Pendleton Manor will be closed for a private ceremony.
Oh yeah. The arrow.
I'm working on a new arc pylon. It will perform absolutely stunning acts of destruction, I expect. Now that we have Sokolov as a guest, ask him how he deluded the Academy into making him royal physician. Ask him how he stole my elixir formula. Will you do that for me? Whatever you do, don't trust Sokolov, especially not on the subject of cetacean anatomy. If it weren't for Sokolov, I'd be a senior fellow at the Academy. I will never forgive him. Could you, as a favor, try and leave him intact for me? There's just a part of his theory on voltaic action I need clarified. I feel a little guilty. Natural philosophy is a bond between men, even men like him.
Piero's got nothing else to say. Yeah, he's just laying on there chilling. Listen to his audio.
Logic is flawed, anyone can see that. And not an original idea to be heard. His notes are a mess if he even keeps them. How he got this far is anyone's guess. He says what they want to hear. Friend of the rich, that's his method. Sokolov's true genius is pampering the aristocracy. Fools.
And this is cool.
Corvo? Can I tell you something? I have a secret retreat nearby that may come in handy if the City Watch ever kicks in the doors. It's an abandoned apartment across the street from the bar. I don't think anyone else here knows about it, but I'm guessing I can trust you. The key is stashed under my bunk upstairs. If there's ever trouble, you can go there for safety. I know I will.
So this will actually be used later in the game. Even if you've talked to her about the secret hideout, or if you haven't, it will still be used. I'll show you all where the hideout is.
Lord Pendleton has departed for the evening to attend to matters at the manor. It concerns the departure of his brothers. I'm sure you understand. I want you to know I understand your actions with regards to Custis and Morgan. They were horrible men. Lord Pendleton shares little with his brothers, other than name. The stories I could tell you about what my lord's older brothers did to some of the staff, especially the maids. It's beyond my station, but I must say they were beasts, dressed as nobles. Lord Pendleton will return on the morrow.
Lord Pendleton, Memoirs, Chapter 41, in which I bed 2 of the Boyle women, and only missed the 3rd by virtue of some inclement weather. It was the month of rain, and to counter the gloom, the Boyle ladies hosted 3 nights of merriment by invitation only. Lydia was most fetching in lavender pants and a tunic of yellow silk. She was pleased with me from the moment I walked in the door, with my manservant bringing not 1 but 2 cases of effervescent wine from the south. In fact, I had come laden with gifts, such that all 3 Boyle women soon took notice, and they set out to make me more than welcome. We uncorked the wine right away, and as night fell, we... Wallace! Confound these interruptions.
La di da, di da, di da, la di da, la di da, di da, da, la di da, da. Oh, how do you do, sir? I apologize for my state. I could use a long soak in the bath. So relaxing. What a treat that would be, hmm? You're a bold one, Master Corvo, snatching the royal physician like that. That poor man. I hope you won't be too rough with him.
closer to reaching our goals, but our position is becoming more dangerous. You don't house and feed a half-dozen people without leaving telltale traces. Riverboats pass day and night, and the looters are going to start gathering once they're sure the plague has burned the place out. I conclude, if our enemies are not dead by the month of wind, we will be. There's a sadness in Emily, but she's strong, weathering the death of her mother just a half a year ago better than most grown men I've known. Once we take Dunwall Tower, I'll see that her life is better. I've always thought that I'd command the Navy in her name, but sometimes I wonder if I shouldn't just take the title Lord Regent and do it properly.
Don't worry. We won't start the interrogation without you. Give me a length of rope and a bucket of seawater. That's all I need to break a man. The royal physician has a subtle mind. He may attempt to trick us. He's only a natural philosopher. How tough could he be? Good work, Corvo. Get some rest and we'll take a crack at him tomorrow.
You look so weird standing like that.
Where do I find a good meal around here? If you think prison food's bad, you should see what the Abbey serves its captives. I think the overseers make it themselves. I wonder what Piero thinks of our guest. I still wake up thinking I'm in the stocks. The nursemaid Callista is quite fetching, huh? Or maybe I've been in prison too long. I'll sleep like the dead tonight.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be aware that looting of evacuated areas is a serious offense and will be summarily punished by officers of the Watch. Display your pride in Dunwall by respecting the property and rights of others in these trying times and preserving the timeless beauty of our fair city.
The ale here is sweetened with honey to hide the taste of river rye. The sober speak in whispers, the drunk bellow.
Alright, well, this is the hideout she was talking about.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Yes, Mr. Corvo. I'll make sure your quarters are clean, sir.
For the river. Anyone who has consumed...
So much dust. It must blow down from the upper city. They let that Emily run wild. It's not how I do it, if you don't mind my saying. Restless hands do no good, they say.
I guess she's not talking. Let's go upstairs. I think Lady Emily is upstairs. Doing something mischievous. Go up to my Corvo's sleeping quarters. She's sleeping. That's right.
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep. Poor dear. It's okay, Emily, I'm here. She seems happier when you're here. Though I know you have important things to do. Out there, in the city. She still has bad dreams. Though it's understandable given all she's been through. Sometimes she calls out your name. Sometimes she cries for her mother. Little Emily. Someday soon an empress, but only an exhausted child at the moment. Poor girl. She's been through so much. I hate to say it, but we're counting on you to make things better. I'll stay right here, by her side all night.
Please, please leave a candle for me. It gets dark in here and I
Corvo,
can't see my
please.
mother. I just want a candle. Where is Corvo? No! Mother, run! No! Corvo! I don't like your eyes.
Must you?
Why are they so black? Stop looking at me.
Emily needs rest.
Must be having nightmares.
There's hardly a need to work on table etiquette. She knows it
Let
all,
her sleep.
even if she chooses not to employ it. She'd rather hold her spoon by the wrong end and pretend it's a sword. Then suddenly she changes and she's all manners, asking for a tea party. I tried to oblige her, but I have little to work with. No proper plate. Instead of a cloth napkin, I've only the bar rag. Ale mugs instead of teacups. I've asked for things befitting her, but they have their minds on other things. For now, Emily and I decided to make a pretend dinner using paper and little things she's found here and there. On the floor, I suppose. Not right for a princess, but it'll have to do.
It's next morning.
Corvo, wake up!
Yeah, there she
You were
is.
making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
Yeah, you can stay in here.
Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
She's my daughter. I should be allowed. Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to say that. Yes, if it wasn't obvious already, Emily is Corvo's daughter.
Say what you will, the royal physician knows his wines. We must admire Lord Pendleton's composure in the face of his terrible loss. That mark on your hand, is it a tattoo or a brand? It's disturbing, I must say. Surely you're not superstitious.
What will I say when Sokolov has passed at his funeral? Something like this, perhaps. Sokolov is dead. Gone forever. We were rivals at the Academy, yes. He was jealous of my agile brain and youthful energies. But he's dead now. And what can I say about him? Sokolov, he did improve on some inventions. He did well for himself in his way. He had many admirers among the aristocracy, especially those who lack a solid background in matters of natural philosophy. He was a painter of portraits. They say his work was genius. That remains to be seen. Time will tell.
Dear Uncle, it's been a while since I've heard from you. And with the way things are going, I can't be sure we'll see each other again. I just wanted to tell you I'm doing well, and I'm safe. For now. My job, caring for a young girl, is better than I expected, though she can be very trying. But I'm treated well. There is enough to eat. I fare better than most, I suppose. We are the last of our family, Uncle Kurnow. We just have to go on living, if we can. May we see each other soon. Your niece, Callista.
Good morning, Corvo. I believe Sokolov is awake now. The Admiral is with him now. I'm sure they are ready to start on your arrival. The High Overseer is supposed to be the most pious man in the Empire, living completely in alignment with the Seven Strictures and guiding the people in the religious faction towards spiritual health. Campbell was a farce. If not for all the blackmail material he accumulated, he'd have never been more than a lower-level initiate among overseers. The Admiral, Lord Pendleton, and I have already begun using some of what we've learned from Campbell's Black Book, Corvo. You've given us powerful leverage to get the overseers on our side. I can't thank you enough. I'll speak to you later. I've got to go through Campbell's journal again. It's incredible. A decade of secrets, betrayals, and observations. Now I understand how such a man rose to the top of the Abbey.
The young lady Emily was trying to sneak into your quarters while you slept, sir. I don't think she meant any harm. First you joined us, then Overseer Martin, then Lady Emily, then Mr. Sokolov. More dishes and laundry for me. At least you make me feel safer. At one time, we used to have colorful bedding. Someone bleached it all trying to kill plague germs. It's gotten so bad that I can barely walk anyway, even during the day. Those dogs from the City Watch are terrible. Just mean. No one here can sing. I think we could use some song here. Some music.
The renovation of Caldwin's Bridge will be delayed indefinitely. Until then, citizens cross at their own risk.
Uh-oh.
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers shaped like snowflakes. Okay. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, looking through the lock.
Yeah, don't do that.
I couldn't bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for both of these reasons, I apologize and beg for your discretion.
Attention,
Naughty,
Dunwall
naughty.
citizens. Be aware that looting of evacuated areas is a serious offense and will be summarily punished by officers of the Watch. Display your pride in Dunwall by respecting the property and rights of others in these trying times and preserving the timeless beauty of our fair city.
Can't you see I'm about to bathe? Corvo, under other circumstances, I assure you I might welcome your advances. But rats, plague, and tyranny have a way of killing the mood.
Okay.
I can't believe this. When I took this job, they told me I'd work with good men. Thank you for being a gentleman. Now, if you'll excuse me, if you don't mind, obviously I'd like to be alone in here. Excuse me, a lady needs her privacy. Have you never seen a woman before? Not all of us are empresses.
You are required to boil any water from public fountains.
Alright, let's leave her alone.
Anyone who has consumed untreated water
I typically
must
wouldn't
be
do that,
reported
but
to the watch.
for the case of showing you all what you'd miss, I did it anyway. I'm a naughty boy.
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time. It's not that I object to holding him hostage for a while, since he's been aiding the Lord Regent, but it's a shame. I always found him rather charming.
Anton Sokolov dined with us at the manor several years ago. He is both brilliant and disgusting. I doubt he has changed much.
Bringing in Sokolov was a stroke of genius. The Lord Regent's got the support of most of the noble families. Who knows what bullying he's done to bring them all in line. We need information to break his hold.
Royal Physician, I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty means.
I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress, and the former spy master, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying this city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague. I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who is funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you.
It's time to put him to the question. Whenever you're ready, Corvo. He can get us closer to the Lord Regent. It's unfortunate, but this must be done.
So there's a few bits. Yeah, this is peeking out right here. You gotta kind of edge onto it. It's why would they place that there? I don't know. Why get those medical herbs and the Tivian ore and more Tivian ore, and there's some health. I think there's a book somewhere. A book right here. I must have already read that. Let's talk to Mr. Know-It-All. Hey, come here.
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
curious strategy.
Of which I approve.
I'll leave it to you. But if you get tired of questioning Sokolov, I'll let you know that his taste for King Street brandy is legendary. I think Piero has a bottle. It might help persuade him. If not, well, call me if it gets entertaining. Bringing in Sokolov was a stroke of genius. The Lord Regent's got the support of most of the noble families. Who knows what bullying he's done to bring them all in line. We need information to break his hold. Bringing in Sokolov was a stroke of genius. The Lord Regent's got the support of most of the noble families.
See what Wallace has to say. Nothing, apparently. See what Piero has to say. Piero.
I'm grateful for your discretion in the technical matter we spoke of. I'm grateful for your discretion in the technical matter we spoke of. I'm grateful for your discretion in the technical matter we spoke of. It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Pendician spices and a drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it?
Bringing in Sokolov was a stroke of genius.
I could use a drink. King Street brandy? I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight, the timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
He's right. You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the grounds. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can devise. You're very close now. If you do this tonight, you'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
I swear I never saw her face, although I can vouch that her hindquarters are the finest in the city, and perhaps the Empire itself. I assume I will remain in this kennel for the duration of your little protest movement. I don't suppose you have anything to read. Wilmot's History of the Lesser Perversions, perhaps? You're mistaken if you think I care a fig for the Lord Regent. The man's neurotic. He's the source of most of our trouble, I suspect. You're a far more interesting person than I took you for, Corvo. One day we'll have quite a conversation. I never believed you were the one to strike down the Empress, Corvo. She cared for you greatly. But I suspect you'll be the man to put the next Empress on the throne.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
I knew Sokolov would see reason and tell us what we need to know. He never actually liked the Lord Regent.
I'll be sorry to miss the whole affair, but you know how it is. Top secret missions and all that.
It's rather important. I wouldn't trust anyone but you to deliver the message to Lord Shaw. The note is brief, but Lord Shaw will understand it. Watch yourself among the Lord Regent's noble bootlickers. I do hate to bother you with the matter of this message, but it's of importance, and you'll be able to handle it better than anyone else, I assure you.
Have you ever been in a sea battle?
Of course.
Did you ever see pirates? And did you sink any?
Of course. Dozens. Oh, yes. But that's not for young girls to hear about.
But I will be Empress, won't I? And then I'll have to sink lots of enemy ships myself. And that's what Empresses do mostly, isn't it?
Of course.
I knew it! I read that some pirate ships have witches aboard that can cause storms and make whales do what they want. Is that true?
Yes. Mostly. Maybe we should be quiet now.
Very well. Everything was so fancy at the Golden Cat, but in a different way than the palace was fancy. The old Madame Prudence said that all the ladies are princesses and the men
it's a
come to
nice little
admire them.
interaction there.
My doll, Mrs. Pilson, was there the day my mother died. We both saw it. I bet Mrs. Pilson would have liked it there. I hope she's safe.
Very cool.
Wherever she is. If I ever see my doll again, I'm going to declare a holiday across the Empire.
That's pretty cool, huh? Got the double zoom there. Yeah, and I got the boots of stealth. So I'm a stealthy boy. I'm a stealthy boy. Corvo Otano is a stealthy boy.
So, you've already pried into the mind of the great Sokolov. I must admit, with both you and Sokolov, it's rather thrilling to have such notable figures here with us. I wonder if Sokolov's loyalties could be turned in our favor.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Anyone with information leading to the location and return of the royal physician is required to speak to the City Watch at once.
Zoomy, zoomy, zoomy. There's nothing else really to do, so...
I'm grateful for your discretion in the technical matter we spoke of.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Due to the rise in the population of plague rats, you are warned to stay out of uninhabited buildings. Attention Dunwall citizens. Due to the rise in the population of plague rats, you are warned to stay out of uninhabited buildings.
Well, Mr. Sokolov has certainly recovered. A good night's sleep has left him with an appetite.
A masked ball. You happen to have the most clever mask of them all.
You're standing here looking in the distance,
a hive
huh?
of aristocrats, all who live to kiss the Lord Regent's backside. I'd rather swim with the hagfish. Lord Pendleton is an exception, of course. The Boyle family is notorious in high society for their decadence and cruelty. I wish you well. Getting in and out of Boyle Manor won't be trivial. You could apply force or guile. Trust your gut in knowing which is the best approach. That thing with the brandy, simply brilliant.
Consider seeing Piero before we set sail to the grand ball. Maybe need some potions or arrows or whatever you use. The Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody.
Yeah, right.
You ready? I'll be here when you decide to go.
What else you gotta say? Nothing else?
Something nasty in the water down there. Eating the corpses. Hagfish, probably. Better be.
Boyle party's pretty easy. Not too challenging.
Good grief, the Lord Regent's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling here tonight. Watch yourself, Corvo. They don't fool around. The good news is, once you get to the party, that mask of yours will let you blend right in. Enjoy your evening out with the folk of quality. Better you than me. I think that old woman they call Granny Rags used to live around here. Makes sense that a lunatic like her would be neighbors with Lady Boyle. If half the stories about the Boyle family are true, I wouldn't want to step foot onto the Boyle estate. The streets will be hostile until you get to the party itself. Good luck in there. Don't let them fool you. These people are rich, but they're cutthroats just the same.
Alright, I'm gonna unlock possession and agility. And let's activate strong arms. Now it'll take like 1 second to choke people out.
Attention citizens, please clear the streets. This area... Unauthorized intruders will be expelled or apprehended on
Yeah, they're
site.
missing. I didn't kill them. They're just missing. The Pendleton twins.
This place gives me the creeps.
Didn't old Granny Rags used to live right here?
Who? That crazy old lady? They say she used to be a noblewoman until her whole family died off. They say she sold them to the outsider.
How about this? You do your damn job, and I'll watch out for scary old ladies.
Yeah. Okay. While you're fixing that, I'll grab your coin pouch. I'm gonna head in here. Weeper. He's gonna go out and that guard's gonna kill him. I had nothing to do with it.
Corvo? Is that what you dreamed of? All those months in Coldridge Prison while waiting for the executioner? Wealth, beautiful women in the latest fashions, laughing and drinking Tivian wine? And what of the host, Lady Boyle? I can see all her tomorrows, and I know that either she dies tonight at your hand, or she'll live out her days, month after month, year after year, far away, even as her fine clothes wear into tatters and her silken hair gets dull and gray. Half the city can see the lights from the party, and they dream of the delights inside. Will you tear it all to pieces? Either way, it's Lady Boyle's last party.
was supposed to sing that evening in the garden, but she lost her voice right at the start.
And that's a crime?
Wait for it. A couple of overseers were passing, and they had one of their... you know.
The music boxes.
So she stopped singing as they passed, and...
And they thought she was a witch.
You should have seen it. Ran right through the rose bushes and tackled her. Dragged her back to that abbey.
And they call us stupid.
We had to get a notarized letter from the Regent himself to get her back. But she hasn't been the same since.
I'm not surprised. I've heard stories.
She won't talk about it. One of these days I'm gonna take one of those zealots apart myself.
I'll be right behind you.
Alright, there's gonna be 2 Weepers up to the top of this building. Gotta spend time on them. There's gonna be another Weeper too, on the middle level. That's a new book.
Things are bad. Did the city get any worse?
Yeah, there's those stilt walkers. Those tall boys. Jump in here. This is my least favorite part of the mission we're about to go to. So here's the tall boy. I'm hiding behind these signs. This guard can't see me. But the tall boy can. So, stay behind the signs, wait till you're behind them, and then come over here. Grab that, go up, and hurry because they're gonna end up following you and choke you out. I should just be able to set him in here. Rat scent, that's a pretty good one. Bruno's sitting right next to me enjoying that watermelon. Set him up here on this balcony. Grab that coin. And now, we'll go on the lamppost, and tall boy won't see me.
If he comes back, I'll earn another promotion.
The thinkers of the city. They devise new ways to tame the elements. Not so long ago, Dunwall was a proud city. Is it the month of harvest? Time has lost all meaning. How can it be that I know such things? Listen, I can hear their every thought.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Yes, of course.
Have you ever been inside?
Hi.
Never. Oh, I have. Last year, Waverly threw a garden party, and we slipped in after the Esther months canceled. Well, it's an ill wind and so forth. Do you know about tonight's game?
Oh, yes. They're going to wear the same costume in different colors, and we're meant to guess. Another of their eccentric fancies. I suppose we've no choice but to play.
It's going to be brilliant.
It's going to be inexpressibly tiresome.
If you're not going to have fun, maybe you should go home.
I'll struggle on once we locate the wine.
Harold takes pride in being difficult.
As much as you take in being easy.
Shall we go in?
Emma insisted we meet her out by the curb.
Well, I'm going to catch plague and die waiting out here.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Why don't you wait here, as any gentleman would, and we'll go inside and make nasty remarks about Emma's style. Or lack of it.
Well, we know I'm no gentleman, so you might as well make them here.
You have to feel sorry for her. She's only here to ask for a handout. She must be desperate. When have the Boyles ever given anything away? Maybe she hopes she'll win the game. Life is so boring. I'd die without gossip. We'll probably die anyway, waiting for Emma.
I'll drink to that.
Which part?
Any of it. Damn, I want some wine.
Oh, there went my invitation.
So actually, you already have an invitation.
You don't know what's in those buildings.
No place is safe anymore. I don't understand what's happened to this city.
Yeah, from Mr. Bunting, the art dealer.
I can't say they didn't have it coming, the filth.
And that's what'll end up being used.
Are you looking forward to the party?
And you're ugly.
Is that you?
Oh, that's an awful mask. Where can I get one?
So you have to be careful when you loot all of the coin pouches. These people will disappear.
They were trash.
Gotta grab these two. They will disappear, so you gotta grab them as soon as possible. And you can't grab more than 3 at a time.
Invitation, please.
So hand him my invitation.
I should cut them out entirely. All of them.
Right this way, sir.
If you grab more than 3 at a time, then the guards will be sent on you. They'll sick the guards on you. Overseers will play music, and it's a bad time.
Ah, Mr. Bunting. You just had someone here pretending to be you. Welcome.
Welcome, sir. Oh, and we have a game tonight. Esma, Lydia, and Waverly are wearing
Didn't mean to do
identical
that.
costumes in white, black, and red. You'll have to work out which of your hosts is wearing which color. Good luck.
You! Stop that!
I'm watching
My
you.
apple! Who do you think you are?
Nice detail. Here's a blueprint.
I'm just doing my job.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Another party game. It was fun for a season, but now?
What is it tonight?
Guess which is which. Their hair and makeup are identical, but one's in red, one's in black, one's in white. There's a prize at the end. The Boyle cameo.
As if they don't get enough attention. Then again, the cameo is worth a lot.
Doesn't Esma's bedroom have a balcony? If you could get up there, I bet you could find something.
More likely I'd end up in Coldridge Prison. The City Watch is everywhere tonight. But at least you're thinking.
There must be another way. Waverly likes to be seen in red.
Which everyone knows. Too obvious. You know, I hear there are other ways into Esma's bedroom.
Oh, don't flatter yourself.
Just thinking out loud, dear.
I want your coin pouches. Yoink. Yoink. Well, if you don't get caught...
My, that's wicked. Who made that mask for you? It's exactly like the wanted posters.
That's going to cast a pall
Okay, then.
over the whole evening. I think I'm starting to enjoy myself. I hear the whole second floor is off limits tonight. Too many guests walking off with their valuables.
If you don't get caught looting more
Are
than
you
3
going to be
times in a
playing
row,
the Boyle's game?
you'll be alright.
The party's indoors this time.
Welcome to the Boyle estate.
Cold nights, sir. Warmer indoors.
Please enjoy yourself. Inside.
I hope you're not lost, sir. You'll find everything inside.
Most of the guests are inside. Might be best if you join them.
I hope you're not lost, sir. You'll find everything inside.
Let me grab that key, thank you. Climb up this chain. Now I have to take this guard on the balcony out before I play the duel game with Lord Shaw. Because if I don't take him out, he'll see that as an unconscious body, and that'll count as an unconscious body found. And we don't want that. And you'll see what I'm talking about. So I have to take this guard out, because he'll see us down there. Blink behind you. Come on, walk forward. Dude, okay, there we go. Choke him out, and should be good. I'll just set him aside here. Now we can do the duel. That's another way you can enter, if you want. We'll just jump down here.
Yes.
If you have something to say it to Lord Shaw.
I'm on duty. Talk to Lord Shaw.
Pendleton? What's he got to say to me?
Pendleton is a gutless, lying sack of shit. I hope he's paying you well for this.
Lord Shaw's rich.
It's right here. It's damn cold tonight. Hurry up, and let's see what you're made of.
Lord Pendleton's representative will select his weapon. A contest of honor will take place between this anonymous gentleman acting for the challenger, Lord Trevor Pendleton, and Lord Shaw, the challenged party. You will each turn and proceed to the marked positions and remain facing away from each other as I count down from 3. You may then turn and fire
Get
at will.
on with it. I'll kill this fool and we can all go back inside.
Sorry, my lord. We shall proceed.
Okay, I'm gonna show you all how to do this non-lethally. Because they don't know the difference.
Please. Stop. Stand right there. 3, 2, 1.
Sleep dark.
And that's another patron dead. What do we do now?
It's lucky we're in demand. I hear the Estermonts pay top coin. No use trying them tonight. Let's see if we can find a little brandy. Let the Boyles clean up the mess.
Officers of the Watch. Really? You couldn't even tell if he wasn't even dead? Alright. I think I'll put you in the bush. Or I can just put you up here if I can reach it. Oh, I can't reach it. Can't go over there. Come on. Oh wow, by some miracle. Alright, you can be up there. You can stay up here. Won't have to take any chances of anyone finding you and not counting as an unconscious body. Okay, let's go in.
Hello. The Boyles hope you have a wonderful time tonight. Allow me.
Careful. We tried for a peek upstairs, and the man on duty is an ass.
I should have taught him some manners. This party is a sham.
I'm sure he's just doing his job. A party like this, anyone might have crept in.
Think you'll get your own
Excuse
squad
me,
after
my
what
cousin
happened last
is a
night?
marquis.
Indeed, I believe so.
Of course I don't mean you, but people are desperate, and the Boyles are awfully wealthy these days.
Nonsense. Waverly just hires officers from the Watch to impress people.
Your obsession with the Boyle women. Will it never end?
Alright, so we'll be talking to everybody.
That's quite a mask. Are you on the guest list?
No, I'm not on the guest list. Let's write my name down. Sign the guest book. And let's look. Corvotano, yes. They'll see that and they'll think he was here the whole time.
Try Miss White in the moth mask. I hear she's lonely.
Are you trying to guess which one is which? I was thinking of sneaking upstairs to look for clues.
Welcome to the Boyle estate.
Or would that be cheating?
Really? Okay. Alright. I gotta wait on them to start walking. I can grab hers under the table, probably. Nobody saw that.
Welcome to the Boyle estate. Careful. The Wall of Light is a gift from the Lord Regent, designed to keep his good friends safe. I doubt you qualify. Get wherever you're going.
Just gonna have to wait around. Okay. Thank you. I need to grab hers. Thank you. There's Lady in Red over there. Lady in
Eve,
Red.
don't bother me. I'm watching the hall.
I'm gonna steal.
Welcome to my party. I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Hello again. I can't get over your mask. Enjoying yourself? So mysterious.
You,
Do you know?
a gentleman?
I'll have you
I
know
think
I'm
you
as
might
gentle
be
as I need to
lonely.
be in any given situation. As I think I've proven.
I told you not to bring that up.
There's a great deal I could offer you.
Don't be silly. The rumors say the Boyles practically own your estate.
What if I said I could get you out of the city, away from all this, to Serkonos or further?
I don't believe you, but if you're telling the truth, we should talk further. But not here.
Excuse me.
Oh, leave him be. It's a party.
This is a private conversation.
It's a party. It's called mingling.
Mingle all you want, then. We'll speak later.
I'll find you.
Good evening.
You remember who's who, don't you?
Thank you.
Who brought him, I wonder? What a deliciously sinful mask. I trust you're behaving yourself. I heard Lord Brisby was looking for you. Making friends, I hope.
Oh, I'm making friends.
Shards have been taken from apostates since the plague started.
Seem interesting. I love that mark on the back of your hand. You're a scandal in that mask. I like a man with poor judgment. Would you get me a drink? I'd be so grateful.
What most people don't remember is, the rats came a half a year before the Empress died. And the plague, too.
Are you sure? That's not how I remember it.
If something caused this, it's not the Empress's passing. That's what they want you to think.
Watch what you're saying.
I say nothing against the Lord Regent. He's the only one holding this together. He'll make us great again.
Some of us will be great. The Boyles, at least.
Now, it's just luck they found crystals on their land, and that we can't make the rat lights without them.
And we can't get rid of the rats. Rat lights and whale oil. That's all we live for now.
We found out what the whales could do, and it made us an empire. This is the beginning of a golden age.
Do you know they've dug down and found the ruins of another city under this one? Before the Overseers, before anything. I bet they thought they were in a golden age, too.
You need another drink, friend.
There you are.
Thank you.
Cunning costumes. But there must be a way to guess. They say Lydia's the sloppy one.
Don't you think this
And Waverly's the
should
crew.
have
received an invitation to the Boyles. Or is it the other way around? If only I could peek upstairs for clues.
I trust you are on the guest list, sir. Do cheer up. Tonight we're drinking with Death himself. Perhaps it's the outsider come amongst us. Enjoy, my darlings. What a handsome group of guards we have. I hope this plague lasts forever. Lord Brisby has arrived. Delightful.
Unfortunately, there's nobody watching my stream at the moment, so...
Careful, sir. You look like the dangerous type.
So many choices tonight.
Trying to grab
Whom
these.
shall I pick?
You can't always grab them if people are looking at you. The person you're getting it from can't see you.
I need that prize.
So that's why.
If I could get upstairs, one of them must have left traces.
Do you think the High Overseer will come? That would be such a
Things are
bore.
bad. Could the city get any worse?
Never doubt it.
I wonder how many of these people owe us money.
Piano. Let's play a song. Beautiful. Oh, is he gonna play the piano? Yes, play the piano. That's beautiful, dude. You're trapping me.
By the outsider, we
Alright.
should have another garden party, like
Yeah.
last year, just before the Empress died.
Step back, sir. I don't believe we're acquainted.
Rat face.
Ricardus claims he memorized the litany on the White Cliff in a night. Is it possible?
Thank you.
You smell like the streets. Been slumming it, have you?
Did you hear about Mrs. Brimsley? You'll never believe this.
What is it now?
She had her jobber pick up a boy in the street, barely 16 years old, no family left.
I thought her interests were confined to her family.
I think she ran out of family a while ago.
What's it all about? And how do you know this?
My servants heard it from hers, naturally. They were sexual rites, I can only assume. Or else, I heard she bathed in her own nephew's blood.
Ridiculous. What sort of hygiene is that?
It's a ritual for the outsider, to keep them safe.
Emma, you could get her sent to the Abbey.
Nobody that rich gets sent anywhere they don't want. The Brimsleys made an awful lot of money this past century. Makes you wonder if those rituals work.
What happened to the boy?
I hear he enjoyed himself very much. For a while. Oh, hello, I'm Ella. Enjoy the party, if you can. What do you think of this place? Think how much money they must have. And I've heard this is nothing compared to what's in the basement vault.
Please move
I
along.
hear the key is upstairs, in one of the bedrooms. If I could get it, I wouldn't even hesitate.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Yes, we should gather for whiskey and cigars tonight. Of course we should.
They're robbing us of coal.
You should see this as an opportunity.
To what? Learn a trade, join the city watch.
Kind of sinking
Your
in my
house shows
chair
its
here.
fortune in crisis. You can do so again.
Land is worthless now. My buildings are full of...
I know your mission tonight. We must speak. Privately. Go right ahead. Let your family starve.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a
Sell
rat.
your wife into prostitution. I'm sure I can get you a good price.
They're robbing us of coal.
There's the old
But the truth
pirate
is,
spirit.
I'd pay double.
Things are changing too
King's
fast to
Street
give up
Brandy.
just yet. First that nasty mess with the Empress, now the High Overseer's gone. Parliament is shifting. The whole city's turning upside down.
If we only had a good war to get into.
There you are. Although at this stage, I don't know who we could beat.
But don't you see, we don't need to win a war, only lose it. Everything's revalued, and we let the conquerors worry about the problems.
Interesting. I'll be informing the Lord Regent of your ideas in the morning.
You don't mean...
Have another drink, Byron. They don't serve cocktails in Coldridge Prison.
I was only talking, thinking aloud.
As was I, Byron. Now drink up.
You there, stop that.
One sister's in red, one in white, one in black. I'm stumped. My wife thinks we should sneak upstairs to look for clues, but I don't like the looks of those guards. You there, stop that.
Please, do you mind not interrupting us? I'm not here for conversation.
All right. Guard walking right over me.
Last week might have been the best I've had.
You don't have a coin pouch. You just walk over here, walk opposite end of the room, and try doing it this way. That's littering. You should be ashamed. That's why I took your money. Thank you.
I'm a friend of Pendleton's, and I've done a few favors for your cause. I know your purpose here tonight. And, how to say this, your target is the woman I love. I swear that if you'll bring her to me unharmed, you will never hear of her again. There's a cellar directly below the kitchen. I'll wait for you there. I'm not proud of this, but surely it's better than seeing her killed. Her name is Lydia. I won't harm her, I swear. I'm a man of means. Just bring her to the cellar and I will keep her safe with me. Forever.
The tobacco is getting more expensive by the day.
Indeed.
Blow off, why don't you? This is the worst party of the year. I wish you were that assassin. Anything to be done with all this. All right, I'll go. I don't know why I came to a Boyle party of all places.
Undoubtedly.
Okay, where are you going? You going out? I don't know. I don't know, Issy. Grab your coin pouch. And yours.
Lydia, Waverly, Esma, white, black, red. There has to be a clue upstairs as to who's who.
Nasty.
Stop at once.
Disgusting.
That's a naughty word.
I wonder why it's off.
Isn't there supposed to be a noise or something?
Think you'll get your own squad after
Damn
what
it.
happened last night?
already
Yes, of course.
These things barely last a month.
Is Miss White leaving the party with you? Why don't you try paying her? Bother me again and I'll speak to the guards. That's it. If you're not on the guest list, I advise you to leave.
What a jerk. You're a jerk. In the words of Tom Cruise, you're a jerk.
Anything you need, sir.
That man in the skull mask. I don't think he's on the guest list.
Yes, sir. I've had my eye
Tom Cruise.
on. Excuse me, sir. May I ask your name? Because I'm asking for it. You're obviously a little drunk, so I'll make allowances for now.
Will our sisters in the oracular order make a pronouncement regarding the plague soon?
Spin the globe.
Will you want to join us for hunting next year in the month of wind?
Okay, I don't think I have any more coin pouches to grab, so I'm just grabbing all the loot scattered around here.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
Indeed, I believe so.
Welcome to the Boyle Estate.
Ooh, scary mask.
Hello, sir. Thank you so much. Now, how can I thank you? Are you playing Lady Boyle's guessing game? Well, I know for a fact that Waverly's in black
best
tonight.
friends are
In
here.
mourning for her
Isn't it
reputation, I
wonderful?
expect. Additionally, Lily is in red.
So, Lady in Red. Gonna eliminate the Lady in Red. Which, I don't know what's harsher, sending her to leave with a crazy guy the rest of her life, or killing her. I think killing her would be more merciful, don't y'all? I think so. I think so. Just adjust the mic real fast.
Later we should do this. I can't say they didn't have it coming.
Alright, this is the where I'm trespassing, obviously.
Rat!
Damn you! Tell. There's a painting and an egg.
See if Marcy will bring us up a few of those cakes and a pitcher of ale.
Take you out.
Why don't you ask? And a fifth of whiskey.
Forget it. She's not gonna risk her job for us, not in these times.
I don't like this job. They put 4 guards up top. That's not a regular deployment.
Well, 3 of us and Tom.
Tell me about it. 4 of us up here guarding an empty hallway. What's that mean to you?
Relax. We're just the reserves.
It's something else. You can feel it at the party, though. Everyone's nervous.
I don't think I'm gonna bend time. I was gonna bend time and shoot them, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Just gonna put them all in the attic. It's the best place.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Yes, of course.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Go up here. There's a conveniently placed sliding door. You can't tell by now, I'm gonna choke you out. And put you with your friend. I'm just gonna take them all out before I start looting. Come on, buddy. I think he's gonna go. Okay. That's fine. We can work with this. We can work with this.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Never doubt it. Why is no one making plans over here?
Why are there no guards over here? That's a good question. Let's link up here. Say hello to the lovely Jessamine. Oh God! Woo! Woo! Jessamine. Here's a question. Why do the Boyles have a painting of Jessamine? They must like her a lot. Alright. Just one more guard. There's one more guard. Probably could have done this without choking out all the guards, but you know, I like to do things the hard way. Give me that key and choke you out and put you in the attic with your other guard friends. Okay. Okay. I'm going in the order I wrote all this down, and I might have kind of scattered it. So... grab that egg. It's a weird trophy, isn't it? Random coins sitting in a cabinet. A lot of loot in here. A pearl. River crust pearl. And so there's her bedroom key. Oh, you want your crystal on a silver platter? Yes, she did. Assassinate? No, I'm not assassinating Lady Boyle. The big pearl. And that's the Dunwall Tower skeleton key. You can use that to give yourself a shortcut. And there was the Royal Spy Master.
You can say they didn't have it coming.
You'll see what it unlocks when we take out the Lord Regent. Hiram Burrows. Apparently I read that already. Isle of Sarkonos. Yeah, that's where Corvo's from, I think. Ugh. Getting tired. I think once I get ready to go to take out the Lord Regent, I'll probably end the stream for tonight. Continue when I go out there. I start that mission. 24-hour stream would be fun. Play Dishonored, and I'd love to just finish this whole game all at once, but because that was the original plan, but I kept getting disconnected after like 4 hours, so it is what it is. It is what it is. And now that I mention it, I'll probably get disconnected, huh? I'm no longer trespassing. Good. Hey everybody, look at me.
Enjoying yourself?
No guests past this point.
Good evening. Welcome to the party.
Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Delicious. I think I'm allowed to be down here, so I ate that rat. I ate a rat. Yeah, I'm allowed to be down here.
Beat it. You shouldn't be here.
I shouldn't be here. Oh. Let's open that. And we will use the key to open the vault in a minute.
Where is she? Hurry and bring her to me.
Yes, yes, not yet, sir. You need to be patient. Alright. Treasure! This is legit treasure right here. Treasure trove. Alright, let's go get the lady in red.
Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the Boyle Estate.
And this is gonna be interesting because the guard is not here. I have to wait for the lady in red to be near that area. Slow time. And I'm probably going to be slow in time at least 3 times.
Yes.
Say, maybe I should get you a drink.
Anything else?
I'm here to save your life.
Save my life. From what? Are you ill?
Actually, I have a message. Someone's going to meet you into the cellar. And she falls for it. Now,
They're
if you
robbing
say the
us
wrong
horse.
things,
No,
then
but the truth
you're
is,
gonna
he
have to
likes
just
red
wait for her
lights.
to go in that area
Everybody.
and keep slowing time. But she falls for it for some reason. Just trust anyone. Meet you in the cellar. But you know. And I'm glad it's the lady in red because it's very easy to persuade her. She's right there. We'll see what she has to say.
Things have become so much better for us since the rats came. Not that I'm in favor of it, morally.
Yes. Alright. Gotta be careful crossing this threshold because you can end up killing her on accident.
You found her!
There you go.
Let's get her on board. At last. Oh, my love. Someday you will understand. You'll never know how happy you've made me. Someday she'll learn to appreciate me. After all, she'll have her whole life.
Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get that copper wire. Let's swim down here. Let's race to beat that door. Crank the wheel. And there's a key in the water. Sewer gate key. I will be needing that, so let's blink. Make sure I got everything. Yeah, that's a sewer gate key. Okay, let's blink. And hello, Samuel. How you doing, friend? Are you okay?
I hope you enjoyed your evening, sir. But we'd best be on our way. Quickly.
Let's go. Alright. Nearly 5,000 coins. Got everything. Didn't kill anyone, ghosts, special actions, you know. Whole thing. Going back to the pub.
Lord Pendleton said he would meet us here. I checked the wine cellar. Losing family gives a man a thirst. Pendleton's here someplace. The river's the only way out of here. Things are moving pretty fast now, eh? All that with Lady Boyle just now will probably put the Lord Regent into a state. I'll be ready in case you need to leave in a hurry. I'm tired, but as long as you're up and about, I'm gonna stand at the ready, Corvo. You go update the others, sir, and I'll watch the water. Like as not, they'll come from the river if they come. I like it out here by the water's edge. The sound of the river is relaxing. A pity about the smell. I never did sleep right on land. The sea's in my blood.
adjacent to
I
Boyle
trust you
Manor
enjoyed the
remain
Boyle's
off limits
hospitality.
pending an ongoing investigation.
Lord Pendleton is anxious to see you. I think he is taking his morning refreshment.
Hello, sir. I just don't like the way they look at me. I'm not a fool. I know I'd be the first to go if they got rid of people.
Mama didn't raise no fool.
My old mother used to work at the Boyles. The stories she'd tell. I don't think that the Boyles are at all good looking. What I wouldn't give to go to one of those parties. Must seem a little drab coming back here.
Hello to you, Corvo. I imagine you made that masquerade a lively event. I doubt there will be another high society party that will live up to it.
Corvo. Emily's hiding again. It started as a game, but it's turned into her way of teasing me. If you see her, will you send her back to me? It's time for her studies.
Where's the tower for Emily? So this is a nice mini mission. Emily's gonna be hiding.
Attention. You are required to cooperate with overseers as you would members of the City Watch and Elite
I already know
Guard.
where she is.
They speak with the Lord Regent's authority.
Got a river cross, and you gotta take it out. Well, I don't know if it'll show, if it'll still show. Just to be safe, take them out in between these two missions. Okay.
Fortunes have been won here, and lives have been lost.
Okay. Delicious. Alright, if we go down here, we will see well, hold on. Okay, never mind. Let's just find Emily. I had to double check there wasn't a river cross down there. Yeah, Emily's not in here.
Yes, I tell her you will still need to study. And as Empress, you'll have proper tutors, one for each subject. And many personal servants. She asks if she'll have spies. Yes, I tell her. I suppose you will. And advisors. So many advisors your head will spin. She wants a cake maker. Well, I tell her you'll have a whole kitchen staff with an army of chefs. And of course she asks if she can have cake every day. And I say if that is your wish, my young empress, which always makes her giggle. Sometimes she gets so sad, remembering these things. They remind her of her poor mother. It's been 6 months, and Emily is resilient, but sometimes I can hear her crying when she thinks I'm asleep.
Hello, I am Callista, and I am Emily's teacher, and this is my lesson plan. Boring sums, boring history, boring geography, boring 7 strictures. Ugh, why can't we study sword fighting, and sailing, and monsters?
For me, Daddy Corvo is thinking, you better listen to Callista.
Shh, don't make any sound.
Aww.
I'm hiding from Callista. It's a game we like to play. I remember playing hide and seek with you, too. I don't know why it's so much fun to hide from her. Here. This was at the edge of the river, in the mud. I put it under my pillow for good luck, but it gave me bad dreams. You can have it, as a present. I suppose I'll do my lessons now. Hiding gets boring after a while, anyway.
I don't think I've gotten that. She's down here somewhere. You can either find her in your quarters, in the room adjacent to your bed. That's her drawing she's working on. And I guess you can also find her out here. So that's cool. Thank you for the rune. And here's the note. Yeah, they're happy that I took out Lady Boyle. Lady Boyle. Lady Boyle. Lady Boyle. Lady Boyle.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. If you notice suspicious lights or sounds emanating from evacuated buildings, please bring this to the attention of the City Watch.
Hello.
Hello.
I once snuck into a party at the Brimsleys. Very strange it was, too. Had a fun night out, did you? I bet you enjoyed yourself over there. I do like a masked ball. So mysterious. No one likes a party better than I do.
That is not the vintage I asked for, you half-wit ox. No matter, just set it down. Leave both bottles and get out. I'm trying to write my memoirs.
Whoa, what a meanie.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The streets adjacent to Boyle Manor remain off-limits pending an ongoing investigation.
You did it. And now we've done away with a woman, and a noble woman at that. But Boyle was a viper. She helped the Lord Regent kill the Empress. So I don't feel a thing for her. Personally, I heard you upheld my name in a rather spectacular style and at some risk to yourself. I want to thank you for it. This little item has been helpful to my family over the generations. But I think you'll find more use for it than I ever will. Go on. Take it. You've had a long night, Corvo. But I fear it's not over. Havelock and Martin have already cooked up something more for you. They would like to see you now, in Havelock's chambers above the bar. I regret my connections haven't been more use to you. When this business is over, though, then you'll see what I'm worth. Havelock is attempting to have as many of the Lord Regent's guards reassigned as possible, but he may not succeed.
The Lord Regent's paranoia has reached unreasonable levels. I miss Morgan a little. Custis? Maybe not so much. Parliament's been paralyzed for weeks, just the way we need. Lady Boyle's party was nothing compared to what I have planned at Pendleton Manor.
Ah, Waverly. She's a sad story.
You both are.
I never liked the Boyles, but their taste is exquisite. No one ever thinks about how much work those parties are. What did you think of the drapery over there? Wouldn't work at the Pendletons, I don't think. Too Tivian.
I mean, they both are. All three of them. Piero! Okay, does he have an audiograph up here? He's got copper wire. Yes, he does.
Copper wiring is making all the difference, increasing the output by almost 50%. Yet, the whale oil still has too many impurities. I need to find a way to filter it myself if that idiot can't provide a better grade. Even the Academy doesn't have anything that will refine it to the specifications I require. Something new then. Perhaps using charcoal or a multiple chambered device. I feel confident that the answer will come to me tonight as I slumber.
What are the principal islands in the Empire?
Serkanos, Bristol, Tivia, and Morley.
And which one is the biggest?
Crystal. And it's the best one, too.
And how does whale oil work?
That one's a trick. No one knows. Not even Piero.
Excuse us, Corvo. I'm afraid you're a little distracting for the girl.
Callista talks in her sleep sometimes, but it's hard to tell what she's saying. I wish I had my own room.
I need to start Emily on her sums. Perhaps she can inventory our whiskey supplies.
When I'm Empress, I'll never have to live in a place like this again.
Just think. Our future Empress has a bar for a schoolhouse.
I dreamed the river got higher and higher, and we all climbed up to the top floor of the house into your room, but then the water turned into rats. I never have good dreams here.
As you can see, Lady Emily has quite an imagination. Any child would grow a little odd in a place like this.
Do you think there's any treasure buried under here? I dug a hole once, but all I found was old bones. I made a list of all the swear words the Admiral uses, but Callista made me throw it away. Callista talks in her sleep sometimes, but it's hard to tell what she's saying. I wish I had my own room. Do they make you clean your own room? I have to.
Attention. You are required to cooperate with overseers as you would members of the City Watch and Elite Guard. They speak with the Lord Regent's authority.
Alright. See what's up in here.
Corvo, the time has come. Everything we have done, everything that you have done, has served to make this moment possible.
The Lord Regent is exposed, Corvo. Vulnerable. And now everything's in place to strike at him. We're one step from the throne.
One man, one beating heart, is all that's left of the forces that brought this city to the brink of ruin.
It is simple, but it will be far from easy. The Lord Regent's paranoia has reached an all-time high. He has lost the support of the Overseers, the Parliament, his financial base, and he's lost Sokolov, who made his security technology. So at Dunwall Tower, he has consolidated every remaining loyal man around him.
He knows something is coming. He knows you are coming. And everything depends on him being correct. Piero will help you prepare. Then Samuel will take you close to the tower, near the waterlock. Last time you were there was the horrible day that all of this started. Now you will go there and end it. Good luck, Corvo.
I'm not sure what else we could say, other than our hopes are riding on you.
Come very far, Corvo. We are almost there. I wish I had a fraction of your skills. I did, years gone by. The Boyle Manor is a hornet's nest today. Lord Regent Hiram Burrows must sense that his time is running out.
A lot to say here. Got a lot to say.
We are moving closer and closer to an empire free of the corrupt and depraved. Not much further now, Corvo. Only a matter of time before this is all over. If it goes our way, it'll be glorious. There was rioting in the Taylor's district last night. The people demanding food, elixir against the plague, and better treatment. Stiltwalker guards set some of them on fire. I wonder if Lydia has put on tea yet. The Admiral has been telling me about sea life. It sounds like a fine way to live. Then again, I'm sure he'd enjoy the opulence of Dunwall Tower.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The streets adjacent to Boyle Manor remain off limits pending an ongoing investigation.
Got the abandoned apartment key. There's nothing, seems to be nothing in here but some food. And a health elixir, that's useful. Man, I'm getting tired. What lessons y'all learning? So that's nice to see what Emily's learning. Character development, right? What you need. That's what most movies need nowadays, is character development.
Do you need me to build something for you? I can make anything, practically.
Sticky grenades are useful because I'm gonna use them for river crust. Sticky grenades, they don't bounce around, they stick to whatever surface you throw them on. It's useful. It is useful.
I'm taking part in history here.
Dunwall is on the verge of a new age, a better age. And this old sailor has had a role to play in it. I doubt I'll be remembered, as the worthy men who made this happen are truly the heroes. And one feisty little girl who hides the sadness of missing her mother very well, bless her. But perhaps someday someone will listen to this and know that a humble sailor named Samuel was a part of it all.
Hey Samuel, what you doing?
Ready to face the Lord Regent? About time we took care of him, I say. Long past time.
Yes,